JC here again for retirecheap.asia. You know, I get a lot of correspondence, and I try and keep up on a lot of it, and if it's something I think pertains to a lot of people, I want to bring it up in one of the videos. So one of the things I want to talk about today is the language. You know, a lot of people are concerned they're going to come over and they're not going to be able to speak the language, and yeah, that can be an issue. One of the things to keep in mind is it's a tonal language, so it's a difficult language. Some people say it's the second most difficult language in the world, second to Chinese, I think Mandarin or something like that. But anyway, the problem is that it's tonal. Not to mention that it looks like a chicken ran around on a piece of paper with ink on its feet for the characters. But anyway, so how do you remedy this? Well, one is you can go to a language school and take some Thai courses, and the people that actually can speak Thai real well, the foreigners who can speak Thai real well, went and did that, and because they speak well because they actually learned how to read. If you can read Thai, then you can actually speak it really well. So that's the strategy to use. But while you're waiting for that to happen, what you need to do is find somebody who's Thai who can help you out. And so you know, a lot of people are willing to do this. Up in Chiang Mai, there's a girl who has a restaurant. Her name is Suni, and she has her food actually caters to foreigners. So her clientele is foreigners. Well, they've always asked her, you know, can you make a phone call for me? Can you, you know, read this paper? Can you use it? So she's created a little business out of this. And so that's the thing to do, is find somebody who can help you out, who's willing to. A lot of Thai students will do this as well because they want to practice their English. They want to have some kind of communication with a foreigner, and they'll be able to help out a little bit as well. But usually if it's a business owner that's got a little bit of free time and you befriend them, I'll always try and create value for them by, you know, frequenting their business or whatever. They're willing to help you out. So I'm going to show you, we're going to do a little interview with Suni. We'll go talk to her and see what she has to say. It'll always be an adventure when you talk to Suni. So let's go see what she has to say about her business, okay? Guess what? It's me again. I know you're expecting to see Suni tell you about, you know, what she does for foreigners, but now let me premise this with anybody that's been to the United States, lived anywhere in the United States, or been with foreigners, you know, lived with foreigners or had relationships with foreigners, they actually change as, you know, their values change, and you know that's understandable because they've been living in some place, you know, for a while that the values are different. But it's amazing actually how people become westernized in their thinking and stuff like that. And I told you there's no telling what would happen when I went there. And so you want to hear the irony in this is that you know, I went to do a video about how Thai people are willing to help out with stuff like this. And I got this big long thing where I don't think I can do this, you know. She's thinking that all these people are going to show up at her door asking for all this stuff and she doesn't have time. And it just became this big thing where finally I just said, never mind, it's okay, don't worry about it, you know. So I didn't do the video. But I still want to show you. Oh, and by the way, if you ever are in Chiang Mai, you can go to mapsandmore.com, and there's a listing on Maps and More for Suni's restaurant. And she has a great, great, great pumpkin pie. She has the best pumpkin pie with whipped cream, you know. So if you're in Chiang Mai, go visit her and bring like tons of paper and stuff like that and say, I need your help, I need your help. No, just kidding. Anyway, but that didn't work out the way I thought it would. See, I don't pull any punches with these videos, you know. I'm telling it like it is. So anyway, but she was married to a foreigner and been into American, so it was like, no, 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 this is going to become, you know, something she didn't want. It's too complicated, whatever. So I said, never mind. But I still want to show you that Thai people really are so helpful. So what I'm going to do, we're going to try number 2. And see, if things don't work, try a different approach. So I'm actually going to walk into a small branch bank that I know of that they might recognize me because I've been there a couple times, and I'm going to bring in a postcard that came to me, and it's written in Thai, and I can't read it, so I'm going to ask them, can you help me read this, you know, and see if they're helpful. And I can't be, you know, putting a video camera in their face because they'll either freak out or something. So I'm going to go in with my phone, camera on my phone. So the sound might change a little bit, the video might change a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Remember, there's always an option. Excuse me, Kato Kap. Can you help me for a second? No, I don't understand. This came in the mail and I don't know what it is. Can you help me? Can't read Thai language.
มิตรสมใจ
Uh-huh.
สมใจเสียงวิไล
And so what is the...
you have to go to post office for receive your stuff.
My stuff.
Yes. I don't know.
Don't know? Okay, but it go to the post office to
Yes,
get
yes,
this? What
yes.
post office?
Santa Hoy. Phone number.
Oh, it's got a phone number too.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Santa Hoy. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate your help. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
All right, bye-bye. Hey, I'm back. Well, there you go. See? Things worked out anyway. Now, I just walked into the bank, didn't know this lady, obviously just coming off of a break or something, and I asked, could she help me, and she gave me the information. So, you know, if you're thinking about coming and living over here, and you say, well, I don't know the language, and I'm not going to be able to get by, if you're in some place that there's foreigners and there's foreign activity, then the people that are in places that deal with foreigners, banks, restaurants, hotels, guest houses, any of these places, they're going to be able to help you out, you know. And like I say, you frequent them as a customer, they're going to be more than willing to help you out. Now, I don't want to say anything bad about, you know, about the people that didn't help me out. Because, I mean, it's not that people are good or bad, it's just different ways of doing things. And sometimes it just like really hits me, you know, of the differences, because I don't realize it. It's like that frog in the hot water. I've been over here now so long that I don't realize, you know, the nuances of behaviors and stuff like that until it hits me from a different point of view. And so an example of that is some of you all know that I'm creating a membership site with more detailed videos. Well, I want to do this thing about Thai language and the nuances, and cover a couple other topics about, you know, from a Thai perspective, from a woman's Thai perspective, about foreign relationship, a relationship with a foreigner, and about owning a business. If a Thai has a problem owning a business, then we're going to have a problem too. So anyway, I wanted to do this video about some of these issues, and so I went to some place and said, hey, can I interview you? And she said, sure, no problem. And so I interviewed her, and I actually knew her from before, so I had a little bit of knowledge, or she knew who I was. And so she did the video and did the thing. So, you know, what can I say? You know, some people are fearful. You know, that fear kicks in after you've been abroad for a while. Now, having said that, just Sunday in Chiang Mai, we have a walking market in Chiang Mai, walking street market every Sunday. So I'm walking down the street, and actually a guy I did an interview with, Bruce, was walking with me, and we're walking down the street. There's lots of people and everything, and there's Thais everywhere handing out brochures and stuff. And if you don't want it, just say "Mai," and they smile and walk away. Well, there was this foreigner, a lady, and she's handing out brochures for some hotel or guest house or something. And she hands it to me, and I go, "Mai." She started yelling at me and screaming at me. She got angry because I wouldn't take it. And it's like, wow, you know, it just hit me. It's like, why is she angry at me just because I didn't want the thing? So she forced this thing on me, and I eventually took it. But would I stay there? I mean, that kind of association to the place wasn't a good start, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's just a behavioral difference, and you know, they're less aggressive here. They're more "Mai pen rai." "Mai pen rai" is something you can hear constantly in Thailand. It means never mind, it's okay, don't worry, you know, and we use that a lot. And so, "Mai pen rai." I got to figure out how to say "there's always an option" in Thai. Hey, that'd be good, huh? Anyway, there is always an option.